We've arrived at Portsmouth Port. As you arrive, the lanes to your right take you to the cruise terminal and the lanes to the left take you to the ferry terminal. These ladies here book you in, you give them your passports and your booking number, and then they give you your key card for when you get to your cabin. You then move down to the next queue for boarding. We are 3 hours early and boarding has just opened, so that's absolutely fantastic. There is a car park over there, which apparently after 3:30 you can park along that front line there if you're more than 2.1 metres high. I think it's about £4 an hour and about 500 metres in that direction, but you have to go down to the roundabout and back again. There is a Shell petrol station should you so need before you leave the country.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel, Spirit of Adventure. We are Kath and Andy. And where do you find us today, Kath?
We are on the ship Salamanca. Today we are sailing from Portsmouth to Santander. It took us about 6 hours to get down from home. It wasn't a bad journey really, was it? Apart from the first 20 miles. Yeah. Once we got on the M6 we were well away and everything's been fine and dandy. Yeah. Check-in was smooth. You come into the ferry port, which is really easy to find. Just put Brittany ferries into Google Maps, it brings you straight here. The right hand lanes take you to the cruise terminal, the left hand lanes take you to the ferry terminal. You find the gate with the place you're going to and you queue up there. We arrived about 3 hours early and joined the queue straight away, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Just sat there for a while. We only sat there for about half an hour before they started moving us on through. So yeah, it was quite smooth, quite painless. To check in, we just had to give them our booking reference number from our email. Lots of people had a piece of paper with it on and our passports, and that was it. That's all we've had to do. Yeah, we just sailed through security, so we didn't get checked or anything. Not that we've got anything to hide. But yeah, so that was quite smooth. Yeah. And let's hope for a smooth crossing. Absolutely. We're on the ship. We're sailing at 7 p.m. on Thursday evening and we do not arrive until 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. So anybody that's been following us for a while knows I'm not the best sailor in the world. So again, Godspeed. Please be nice to me. Could be a nice day tomorrow. Anyway, tomorrow. We'll have a look around the ship. Yep. Cool. This is Plaza Mayor bar. During the day it is a cafe and bar, and on an evening it's the bar, obviously. Last night there was a quiz. It was heaving and really noisy in here, so you can well imagine me and Andy kept well out of the way. Here is La Taberna, the tapas restaurant of an evening and express breakfast place of a morning. It's now about 9 o'clock, so everybody's getting up and moving about. There do appear to be plenty of spaces to sit. Apparently there are 1,000 passengers on board, but at the minute you would never know that. I'm sure later on in the day you will. This is Restaurant Azul. This is where we had our evening meal last night and our breakfast this morning. The evening meals are main courses served to you, but the starters and desserts are a buffet style, and the breakfast is either continental or cooked. Good morning. This is our full day on the boat. It's Andy's birthday. Happy birthday, Diane. Thank you. And Kisha with the hats. It's absolutely beautiful. It's lovely and warm. There is a blue sky with a little bit of mist. Yeah. You can't see anything. It's sea all around us. Hoping that we might see some. Very close to France. a nice evening meal last night.
Yes, that was good.
And we've tried out all the little bits of gym equipment. It is now, it's nearly 11 o'clock.
How's the day gone?
Honestly, it's just slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, fingers crossed we'll be able to keep ourselves amused. Actually, I'm surprised it's 11 o'clock. Because we did get up at like 7:30, so those hours have flown really. Anyway, we'll keep ourselves amused all day and we'll keep you updated as to what's going on. And we'll just whiz you around the ship and everything, and hopefully we'll enjoy ourselves.
Of course we will. We always do. See you soon.
This is our cabin. Sorry, it's a bit echoey. We have a 4-berth cabin, so we've got lots of space. Nobody had to have the top bunk last night, which is great. The beds are quite small. They're okay for one person, but you fancy a cuddle. One of you is going to fall out and kill yourselves, honestly. So there is an electric socket there. Bring with you a European plug socket, plug adapter. The English ones don't go in. Here's the bathroom. There's a shower, nice warm water. Loo, obviously. 2 towels are provided, and there is some squirty soap in there. Sink, bin, usual stuff. Toilet rolls hiding right under there. Took me about 10 minutes to find that last night. When you're booking the ferry, you're given the option to order some food passes. This gives you onboard credit, and once you've run out of money, it also gives you a 20% discount on any further food that you buy. I ordered 1 large food pass, which said it would be suffice for a family, but not thinking that we were on the ferry for 2 nights. So this food pass cost £50, and last night we went out for a meal. We had a main course and a dessert each and a glass of wine, and then this morning at breakfast we went for the continental breakfast. We've had to top up already, but anyway, it's really convenient. But had I known more, I would have ordered 2 large food passes, because of course we've still got tonight to go before we arrive at Santander. At check-in, the main gate, when they give you this card, which is your key card for your room, they have already credited all your food passes onto this. So you just use it to get into your room like a hotel key, and then you present it at the restaurants and they take the credit off it as needed. As I said earlier, we had hit the shop. We've bought ourselves a bottle of Talisker Dark Storm. We haven't tasted it yet, but we've just been and bought a coffee from the cafe, and to be fair, boredom has now set in. So we're going to have a little nip in the coffee and take it outside and sit on deck. But look at that beautiful calm sea. It is now around about quarter to 5.
Let's have a look.
Oh no.
Quarter past 6, quarter past 5
Quarter past
UK
5,
time, quarter past 6 where we are. The ship's working on UK time.
Yes. So we are on one of the actual organised activities at the minute, of which there are a full day's worth. Started last night with the quiz and then the karaoke, which we sadly missed, didn't we? And then today, I can't remember what there was on. There was another quiz on this afternoon.
Karaoke at the moment.
Is the karaoke at the moment?
Swerve that, yeah.
Anyway, this particular entertainment is called Deck Watch. This runs for 2 hours. Amazingly, look at it. It's warm enough to sit out. It's glorious. It's flat calm. It's amazing. And I think we're just sort of watching for whales and dolphins and things. We haven't seen anything yet, but you never know, we might do. But yeah, we're kind of getting really used to this slow pace today, aren't we? So we've booked our evening meal for 6:15. So that's in exactly an hour. So we'll probably see you around about in the restaurant later. Well, here we are again. Deck Watch Part 2. We've had a lovely meal, haven't we?
It's been really nice, yeah.
A little bit of wine, only a little bit. We've not overdone it tonight. nor did we overdo it on the whiskey earlier today either. We've been very restrained.
Rather nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the lovely day, it's been absolutely super chilled. Again, just look at the sea. I cannot believe how calm this crossing has been. You cannot believe how thrilled I am about that. Anyway, it's nearly bedtime. So we'll have a nice peaceful night's sleep, and we get ding-donged at 5:45 in the morning. We have to vacate our cabins by 6:30 for arrival at 7 o'clock Santander time. No, 8 o'clock Santander time, 7 o'clock UK time. We're running on UK time on the ship. So yeah, it's going to be an early start. Well, not an early start, it's going to be a normal workday start time for us. But yeah, so tomorrow we will be in Spain. Yes. Good morning.
Hello.
We've arrived in Santander. We are just about, fingers crossed, to leave the ferry.
Yeah.
One word of advice, take note of where you've parked when you get here, because there are people meandering around the decks. They have no idea where their vehicles are. And more to the point, we're all parked really, really closely, so people are scuffing around with rucksacks and bags, and yeah, if you're a bit precious about your vehicle, you might want to stand guard. It's been and another one.
Take a photograph of the deck, because there's always either a strawberry or a purple or whatever it is, and a deck 5. So take a photograph of where you parked, and then it goes straight to it.
Yeah. I did find some UK plug sockets in the cabin. They were just at the other side, so you don't need to take an adapter, like I said earlier.
Yeah, it's got both European owned.
I tell you what though, if you've got an electric kettle knocking around, a little electric travel kettle knocking around, that would make life a lot easier in the cabin, wouldn't it? You'd be able to make your own tea and coffee. And plenty of snacks, and maybe a few sandwiches and stuff. But all in all, it's been lovely.
Oh, amazing crossing.
It's been as smooth can be. It's made up for those other two horrendous ones that we've had in the past. Yeah, so that's us for this video, fingers crossed. As usual, if you've liked it, I do hope it's been useful. If somebody had made this, I would have watched it beforehand, just to make sure that you know what everything's doing on the ship. So if you've liked it, please feel free to share with your friends and give us a follow, and
That's
whatever
the
else
third
we
time
normally
that
say.
she's just walked past us.
And we'll see you next time as we gallop around Spain.
See you soon.
It's because people don't get to see our imperfections on our
Have we
skin.
got imperfections? I don't think so. I think we're both perfect.
When you're ordering... What? Oh, you set it going already.
We'll be watching some films and drinking coffee and...
Honestly, I can't believe how difficult it is these days to entertain yourself without